Good Monday afternoon, everybody. I'm meteorologist Chad Crilly. Hopefully, your work week is off to a great start so far. As we talk about the weather picture for the week ahead across Southern California, things are about to warm up a little bit. We escaped the heat over the weekend, but it is coming back. So check out your weather headlines. It looks like by the middle of the week, I'm talking about Wednesday and beyond, temperatures are going to be warm to hot area wide and an elevated heat risk, especially across our deserts and through the mountains as well. Now, by the end of the week, it looks like Thursday heading into the weekend, that high pressure system, you'll see in a second, is going to position itself to give us a pretty good monsoonal flow. So showers and thunderstorms will increase, and it looks like it'll stay active long term. So here's the big picture as we look at the weather set up by tomorrow afternoon, that ridge of high pressure. And in this one is not quite as strong as the one we saw maybe 2 weeks ago or so. Nonetheless, it's going to warm us up. It's almost directly overhead. So this is Tuesday at 2:30. As I put this into motion, you can see the ridge stays nearby into Wednesday, so that'll suppress any real shower and thunderstorm chances over the mountains, keeping the air down there at the surface pretty dry. Meantime, offshore, you see an area of low pressure, big storm system. That's not going to get anywhere close to us. That high is going to nudge it well to the north of our area. And then by Thursday, the ridge of high pressure, the heat dome, if you want to call it that, is right over the Four Corners region. So now we start tapping into southerly to southeasterly flow. That pumps in monsoonal moisture, and the chance of showers and storms is going to go up. Now, out ahead of this heat, we're already talking about an extreme heat warning that's in effect right now for most of Imperial County through Friday. That's because they're expected to have the highest heat risk, as you would probably expect out there in the desert. If you've been outside today, you've noticed it's warmer, but it's also very sunny everywhere. There's a live look from Palomar Observatory looking really good as we look off towards the north there. You can see lots of sunshine, none of those cumulus clouds that have been trying to build up. In fact, there's a lot less moisture in the air right now at Palomar Observatory. It is 86 degrees, a breeze out of the northwest at 11 miles per hour. Humidity all the way down there at 21%, and the dew point tells the story. It's dry. 42 degrees, but that will be changing in the coming days as moisture returns by the end of the week. All right, I mentioned it's already getting warmer out there. Here's our 24-hour temperature change compared to this time yesterday. Most of us, especially across the valleys, running anywhere from about 5 to 10 degrees warmer. Take Escondido, for example. Along the coastline, we're a couple of degrees warmer too, with a much more shallow marine layer. We're running anywhere from about 3 to 5 degrees warmer than this time yesterday out in Imperial County. That puts us right now at 110 in Brawley, 111 in El Centro, 107 in Ocotillo. Extreme heat warning in effect. In the mountains, we're in the upper 80s. It's 88 right now in Julia, 94 in Pine Valley. Our coastline is in the mid 70s, but our valleys are already in the 90s. And as we go through this evening, you'll notice a marine layer, if you live along the coastline or are driving up and down the 101, is going to be very shallow. So just a little bit of cloud cover here and there. It'll be a nice sunset tonight. Taking you into Tuesday morning as you wake up on your way out the door onto work here. Temperatures low 70s along the coastline, upper 70s already in the mountains. And again, there's that very shallow marine layer. It may briefly extend to the 15 and then burn off super quick. I think by the middle of the week, we won't have much marine layer at all. Tuesday afternoon, upper 80s to low 90s across the valleys, 85 in Julian, 87 in Pine Valley. Baking in Imperial County, 116 in Brawley, 113 in Ocotillo. Yeah, not going to feel good out there. Wednesday paints a similar story into the afternoon, except we get warmer everywhere. So now we're talking about the potential of mid-90s along the 15. Still, if you want to escape the heat, the coast is the area to be. Look at that. No marine layer. 81 in Carlsbad on Wednesday afternoon. Possibly getting into the mid-80s downtown San Diego, which is always one of our warmer spots. Now, Thursday is a day I want you to pay attention to, because remember I mentioned that high pressure ridge will position itself across the Four Corners. We're starting to see some guidance on top of that. There could be an additional influx of monsoonal moisture. So two things I'm watching. Number one, Thursday is supposed to sort of be the hottest day, but if this influx of moisture happens to move through our county, both San Diego and Imperial County, it's going to bring some high-level cloud cover, number one, and then also the chance for some scattered light rain showers all the way to the coastline, some thunderstorms over the mountains, and maybe into the deserts as well. If that was the case, temperatures would be much cooler. So it is a conditional heat risk, and then also some interesting weather that could come to play here on Thursday afternoon with the chance of showers and storms. And as we look long term, this is from the Climate Prediction Center. This takes us through September. The bottom line here is it's going to be active. They continue to suggest an above normal chance, and a pretty good one at that, precipitation across Southern California, both San Diego and Imperial County. So lots of monsoonal moisture. The tropics may come into play at some point. So it will be a busy next couple of weeks here into September, no doubt about it. Here's our 7-day forecast as we put it all together for you for the coastline. Notice some warm up, shallow marine layer Tuesday and Wednesday morning. Thursday and Friday have added a 20% chance of some light rain showers as that monsoonal moisture returns. I may have to do that for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday as well, but I'm most confident in light rain right now, Thursday and Friday along the coast. 78 for Saturday, 75 for Sunday, and a slow cooling trend maybe by Monday at 72. In the valleys, it's all about the heat. 89 for Tuesday, likely the last day in the upper 80s. Some of us may get to 90. We're in the 90s by Wednesday. Notice a 20% chance also of showers and storms Thursday and Friday. Warm and muggy. Our overnight lows staying elevated, especially into the second half of the week with moisture increasing. We're going to be in the 70s during the overnight, so not much relief there either. And then in the mountains, 91 on Thursday, 92 on Wednesday. You're not escaping the heat either. And then daily shower and thunderstorm chances starting on Thursday all the way going through about Monday, if not beyond, with that ridge of high pressure kind of centering itself around the four corners for a while. Finally, in the deserts and Imperial County, our extreme heat warning continues through Friday, though notice the temperature trend. Once we get past that extreme heat warning on Friday, we're still quite warm into the weekend. 112 on Saturday, 111 Sunday, and 110 by Monday. Stay safe out there and have a great day.